This is your author Mark coming to you with another interesting YouTube video. Couple of days ago, according to the news sources such as BBC and Fox News Channel, President of Syria Bashar al-Assad was toppled in a coup. Now, every talking head is going to have its own take on this situation, but it seems to be, everybody talks about that there's going to be some changes in the Middle East, that democracy is going to finally come to Syria, blah blah blah. Everybody's talking about that, but nobody, it seems to me, is addressing the the biggest elephant in the room, and that is, can America afford to actually support places like Syria? And the reason I ask about that, because most of you who know about this, is that America is a bankrupt nation. We have 3.3 or 4.3 trillion dollars in debt. Now, in this case, ladies and gentlemen, we have to ask ourselves one simple question, and that is, can America afford to be a policeman of the world? Now, and the second question that we have to ask ourselves: would democracy work in the Middle East itself after everything is settled, after everything settles down? Well, we the American people have tried to bring democracy to such countries as Afghanistan and Iraq, and we did not achieve a great success, in my opinion. Now, who does this benefit? Well, it benefits the military. This conflict in Syria does benefit military-industrial complex and the private military contractors. Those people are sure to make a lot of money on this conflict. Now, how does this benefit the American people here in America? Well, in that case, it doesn't, because although yes, the regime in Syria is gone, ladies and gentlemen, but here's the problem. The problem is, it's gonna take a lot of time to, as they say, put the country of Syria back on track, because we the American people, we the taxpayers, cannot afford to print any more money, and to actually to print money and to go further and further in debt. Now, is this Syrian conflict ever going to end? Well, not really, because there's going to be a need for the stabilization, the peacekeeping forces and all this stuff. So, in this case, I think that basically we're just going to be drawn into another conflict in Syria. But can we the American people afford it? No. Now, we have to also think about, ladies and gentlemen, because by 2025, according to some reports, such as BBC and others, they're saying that China might be the next rising power. Now that's going to be interesting. But what we have to consider ourselves is, I know that this sounds a little bit more selfish, ladies and gentlemen, but in my opinion, I think we, the American people, have to start thinking about ourselves and put America first and stop worrying about every other country. Now, would a democracy work in Syria? I would have to say yes, it could, but it the but the but what form of democracy this democracy in Syria will take, well, that's up to the Syrian people. And like I said, would democracy in Syria work? Yes, but it has to come from the Syrian people themselves. Now, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I want you to tell me what you think of my YouTube video. You can comment. You can give me a thumbs up on my Facebook. You can comment on my YouTube channel, and your comments are more welcome. You can give me likes, and I will see you hopefully in my next video.